Let's start with Sharon Angle. Ron, is she capable of mainstream thinking after being on record saying she wants to get rid of the Department of Education, the IRS, Social Security, and Medicare?
Well, sure she is. Good evening, Ed. I think she's certainly more mainstream than the current Senate Majority Leader. This, a gentleman who referred to the current President of the United States as a Negro who could speak with a African-American dialect when it suited him.
Reid apologized for those remarks because he was called to task by people like you and myself and others. Sharon hasn't apologized for her comments about wanting to get rid of Social Security. I think she wanted to end public education. You know, she hasn't apologized. Of course, she's not going to be mainstream, and the people of Nevada aren't going to be fooled by, again, a PR move because the press has hammered her about being an extremist in her ideology and her political utterances.
Ron?
Well, with the economy in Nevada at 14.5% unemployment, I think that there's serious leadership that is lacking in the state, and Sharon Angle could step in and fill that void, certainly better than Mr. Reid and, of course, Speaker Pelosi and the President have done, taking the unemployment rate in the country from a national average of 6.7% to where it is at 9.6%. Well, they've promised a lot. They haven't delivered.
Well, remember, this is the same Sharon Angle who said that her job wasn't to bring jobs to Nevada, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, but this is the same Senate Majority Leader. But
so,
again, it's the same.
She said that wasn't her job. So why would you bring up unemployment when she says she really doesn't have anything, she can't do anything about it, and it's not her job to do anything about it? And I think those are her comments.
Well, because, Joe, my friend, the fact of the matter is that Reid, Pelosi, and the President have promised that they'd turn this economy around. They've said that they're in the mainstream of where the American people are, and they have promised, and they haven't delivered on those promises.
We're talking about her. We're not talking about Reid. I'm quoting her.
Ron, I got to ask you, is abolishing Social Security and Medicare, do you think that's an extreme position?
I think that's an extreme position. I think that's one the party hasn't adopted.
But she claims that she would be mainstream.
She doesn't speak for the entire party, Ed, any more than one particular
Democrat.
Democrat.
That she would be a mainstream. Is that mainstream thinking?
I think she's certainly more mainstream thinking that our current system with entitlements have failed us. We're trillions of dollars in the hole. There's no such thing as a trust fund where these monies are going to come from. We are in the hole. We are paying out far more now than we're taking in Treasury. It's not mainstream to allow this to go forward.
But clearly the majority of Americans do not want Medicare and Social Security absolutely abolished, and that's what she's on record saying. All right.